No, I should do. Boom, 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 boom. Shut out the way. Welcome in, everyone. Good morning. Thank you so much, Holly Mini, one of our mods. Let me just do one little thing. But how are you all doing this morning? We're going to be talking about Universal Studios, Hollywood, and all the things going on next year that we know about. So I hope you guys are doing well. How about this? Good morning. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Let me just post this into some chats. Okay, we're good to go. Welcome in, everyone. So we're going to be talking today about Universal Studios, Hollywood. Oh, we have some other news to talk about too. We have a good amount of news to talk about Universal. We can talk about some other theme parks as well. But let's do first off. Anything here? Okay. Wow, we lost people quick. What are you gonna do though? Okay. Not share. Share the screen. Which one are we doing? Okay, good morning and welcome in, everyone, for Universal Studios Hollywood 2026. Here's our event guide this year. We got it, I believe, a day or two ago. It's got a good amount of stuff on here. So, first off, Fast and Furious coaster. There is no news on when this coaster is opening. If you really want to go early, people are saying February. I would say I would eat my hat if this is open by February. Mainly because they have to get these Scream shields here. The queue, as you can see, you can kind of see. Sorry, I'm going to fit in there. Welcome in, Brandon. But you can see right here that there's still work to be done in the queue. Like they have, I don't know if I can see. Yeah, oh, perfect. But you can see that there's still a lot of work to be done in the queue. And I know someone's like, well, the queue work's only going to take a couple of weeks. I'm like, maybe, but they got to do queue work. We have to test. The coasters are not spinning yet. Welcome in, John. The coasters aren't even spinning yet. And so we have to, until I start seeing this be like full on them going and then also get the spin, I don't think we're near it. And even then, they still have to do hours of testing to get this ready. So I would say Fast and Furious is probably, my guess would be March at the real earliest to actually open, but I think March is more likely when they're going to have previews, if not maybe late February, and then sometime in April would be when I guess the actual attraction opens. That's just my guess. Obviously, one second, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, this is my guess for Fast and Furious. If you're asking me, I just don't think it makes any other sense for it to come. If it comes before that, that's wonderful. I hate to be the bearer of bad news if you really want to come before then, but I just don't think it makes sense. With once again, I must sneeze again. Sorry about that. I don't think it makes sense for this to be open because they're still not testing it fully. They need to do the spinning test, and then we'll have to do people testing. There's also going to be welcome in Shelly. There's also going to be just a lot of lighting tests. They have to add theming from what I hear. There's going to be theming to the queue. Who knows if the inside queue is done yet? We just don't know. So there's just a lot of work that I think has to be done here. A lot of it's been done. Like the front of the building is pretty good. Besides the entrance still needs a little bit more work, but this is pretty much complete. Like this, the store and all that should be good. So, but my guess once again for Universal Studios, I'm gonna guess for Fast and Furious this will open in April for everyone. I think March possibly for previews, and we could even see things get pushed back because there is going to be rain, and rain does slow down outside attractions, and they're just going to have a lot of that. Okay, so then let's talk about February and March. All right, so this is the time that you get past member bonus benefits. So this is February and March. This is going to be basically discounts, giveaways, and members only food offering. And then we'll probably get as well. Good morning, Shadi. It's all good. We'll probably also get with these bonus benefits. I would assume a new magnet. I don't know what magnet, but I would assume a new magnet. I also assume a magnet when Fast and Furious comes out as well. Butterbeer season. This, unfortunately, is just extra Butterbeer stuff. There's no characters. There's no sure stickers, whatever. Yeah, but my point, yeah, we might get stickers. We might get magnets. It's just it's nice. Why not? I'm not against this. I just wish during this period of time it was bonus benefits for us, and we had Lunar New Year's or food event or whatever. Just we need something in the early year. We need something at the end of January and something that goes into almost March. Like we need that's what we need. We need something to draw people because if you guys do not know, Universal most likely lost about 10% of its guests. So I think that we just need more events to fill that out if we're not going to have attractions. Butterbeer is mostly just there's some merch now for it. Good morning, Rachel. Good to see you. One of our mods here. And then as you can see, it's just mainly butterbeer stuff. It's mainly gonna be butterbeer stuff, merch based on butterbeer, food offerings. I wish that they could bring out the Fantastic Beast during this. Anytime there's Hogwarts stuff, just bring out the Beast. Which might get easier in a little bit because we're talking about Warner Brothers maybe being bought up by Universal. Universal Fan Fest nights, select nights, which will be, I believe, Friday, Saturday, and some Sundays for April 23rd through the 16th. This is going to be an event just like last year. If you guys did see our coverage last year, let me go really quick. I should have had this queued up. That's okay. Da, 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 da. All right. Fan Fest. Oh, did do I want? Fan. There you go. But if you guys did see FanFest from us last time, this is a whole live stream of it. I want like a video. That's very cool that they gave me that. But where's like a video? Is this here? This should have some basic stuff. All right, so for FanFest, they get everything in purple here. There's people in purple robes. They're trying to be kind of fun. People are dressed up. My internet is just going super slow right now, so sorry for the jagginess. But as you can see, they're going to have a banner up there of all the different they'll be representing, which will be in Scooby-Doo and the Monsters will be on there. That'll be one of the main ones this year. One Piece should be coming back. This was Jujutsu Kaisen, which is how I got into this anime, which is very cool. We would assume it's going to be an anime. Now, possibly that anime could be My Hero Academia because they already made a show for My Hero over there. There's a Star Trek, which rumors with Star Trek and Dungeons could return, but I could see them not returning. Like it might be the cheapest scenario, but I'm kind of hoping we get some new stuff. I think Star Trek was fine. I really I enjoyed it, but I think that there could be a little bit more going on. I think that it was okay. Oh, there's no one in here. This must have been like early entry or like late at night. One of the two. Oh my gosh, that's someone we shouldn't. JO's right there, and then that's someone who no longer is allowed to theme parks. But a guy. Yeah, the animes here of Jujutsu Kaisen, very fun. And then this is about the early entry. So this is the long lines for Yoshi over here. Um, yeah, it makes sense. Paramount is not the best company. But yeah, here's the Yoshi stuff. Yoshi will be most likely returning. We haven't heard anything officially for FanFest, but Yoshi should be returning for FanFest this year. I'm gonna turn this on just in case. It might be like doing too much music. But Yoshi should be returning with new colors. That's the rumors. And there was supposed to be a drone show. They couldn't get the work out. Maybe we'll get a light show instead, or maybe a drone show. I don't really care. Just give us something, Nintendo Land besides Yoshi. It's cool, but there just needs to be more. Like we just need more. Then they gave us the Harry Potter show, which I mean, I guess we could get the Harry Potter show back, which no one's gonna be against. But also, we hope there's some new stuff for Harry Potter, especially once again they might be buying stuff. Yeah, the lines were insane for Yoshi last year. No, I don't blame anyone for not seeing it. But there was a castle show, and then as you can see, there was also dragons and other beasts that were out there too. Um, and these came back in the summer as well. So I would assume that these characters also come back for the Mega Movie Summer event in some way, shape, or form. We also have One Piece over here. You got Sanji here. You got Luffy and everyone else. And yeah, they will. I would guess that they. If anyone's taking over Waterwood, it would be these gentlemen, these ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at the cars there. Car will be back soon. The taxi will be back soon. That's funny. Um, but I would assume that the One Piece characters are gonna probably come back. And as you see, I got lucky enough to meet them once with all the characters. That the line on the last night was like over an hour and a half. It was insane. I was not gonna wait that. That's just too much. And then we had Glenda coming down, looking beautiful. I would assume Wicked is also probably a part of FanFest in some way as well, but maybe not. Um, but I could be wrong. And then Elphaba as well. And then Once again, and then we can see right here, this is them putting up one of the photo ops here for Star Trek next to Waterwood. Pretty cool. I mean, I like when they do stuff like that. It's cheap and doesn't really affect us in a negative way. This was the best part of it, is Back to the Future, which I assume this year it will be now. If we're not doing Back to the Future, I really assume if we're not doing Back to the Future, everyone, that we will be doing this is where Scooby Doo will be. I know everyone wants Little Europe, but Little Europe. Good morning, Justin. Little Europe is freaking small, everyone. If you don't know how small Little Europe, it's very small. So if this event's gonna be bigger than last year, it doesn't make sense unless it's a walkthrough experience where you're walking through Little Europe and there's clues and it's like a faster experience where you only get to spend so much time in an area and they move you point to point. Obviously, this area isn't as well themed for Scooby-Doo, but you could just say they're in a city. They've had a bunch of adventures where they're in cities. I know, many familiar faces here who get to come back. So yeah, maybe it's a Scooby Doo walkthrough where, and I'm not even saying it'll be enclosed. It would just be in Little Europe, and they would have extra props and stuff like that. But if not, I think it'll be back here, and this is a great capacity right here. Right here, this area was great. Also, this will not happen. This show, this projection show, they should bring it back. Don't just bring it back. Bring back the projection show and have a dark run out at the end during Mega Movie Summer event. This would be awesome. If you were on the tram and you got to see this and then go, that would be great. The trams take 2 minutes to move anyway, so I would say they should definitely do this again. There was Einstein, what a cutie, and then Doc Brown and I. Oh, there's a familiar face, Mr. Doc Brown. But mine would be bring back this show as a projection stuff for Mega Movie Summer on the tram, and that would be an awesome thing. We need more nighttime things to do at Universal. We need more things to draw people in and stay all day. Disney has the shows; they have all the big shows and stuff like that. But Universal only has a couple of shows that really draw people to stay all night, and so something like adding Back to the Future at nighttime to the tram for Mega Movie Summer, I think would be a slam dunk. Just do the projection show. It's the perfect thing to do. All you gotta do is some fireworks and maybe have a dark actor, and stuff like that. I'm trying to go through, and then yeah, we have some of the characters, Nami and Zoro again. Oh, and then this is where the flux capacitors played. I would love them to come back. I am not against the flux capacitors coming back. They would be really awesome. Another way to use the space, if they somehow got the rights to it, is K-pop Demon Slayers or Demon Hunters. They would be very popular if they were in the plaza. Welcome in, Storm. If we could get the K-pop Demon Hunters to be singing here in the plaza, I think that you would have to close the plaza off and only let in until it fills up. And I think that that would be a very big attraction. You could also have them meeting over on the Paris streets. I hope they use the Paris streets more this year. We need Paris or French Street to be used a lot more. I think that you should put some photo ops and stuff there. Yeah, it would. I don't think it's gonna happen, to be honest, Brandon. But if they did it, this would be great. But I can see them doing this because this is probably the cheapest option. These guys are, they're local, they're great. They're not bad. It's just that the obviously K-pop would be like the biggest thing you could put here, but it's a lot of money to probably pay for that licensing. It's both Netflix and all that. So something will be in the plaza, and I'm happy that we're gonna get any type of live entertainment. I'm just super happy, whatever it's back. So anyway, guys, that's fantastic. The next thing is in May, we will have a collectible giveaway. So this should be no details. I hope that the giveaway is not just a magnet. I hope it's more things. You know what could be? Fast and Furious is coming out. Maybe we'll get like a Fast and Furious little like a little car or something. It's a memorabilia, like a license plate or something like that. So anyway, I don't know. Yeah, no, Storm, I agree. I think that if they got K-pop this year would be like it would almost double the amount of people coming if K-pop came. But once again, they would have to do a lot. But anyway, for the giveaway, I think it'd be Fast and Furious related. That'd be my guess. I hope it's not a magnet. Don't tell us this because we get so many magnets. It's not a bad thing, but this better be like something unique. If you guys don't know, Secret Life of Pets. Let me see if I can find it. Secret Life of Pets. Bobblehead. Let's see if this comes up with it. Yeah, it's not even worth anything. But this is the bobblehead that they gave out for past members. This was supposed to come out when the attraction opened, and it came out again once they reopened the park after COVID. So something it doesn't have to be as big as this, but this is what they used to give us. They used to give us cool stuff like this. So this is what I would like is something like this. It's only worth $12, which is nothing, but I would like something that's like more along this lines in May for Fast and Furious. Get us hyped for it. Okay, so past members of May, June. There is supposed to be a special event here. I don't know what this is going to be. If it's going to be just another summer event, which is cool if we get another holder takeover event or something else. I have no idea. If it's a pass holder event, I wonder if they're holding it because Fast and Furious that it's really not sure when that's going to open, or if it's got to do with Fan Fest or what's the reasoning. But hopefully the special event is another takeover night with more entertainment. All right, then we got Mega Movie Summer Event. This happened last year, what, June 14th was what it was last year, I think. So I could be wrong. Around there. It was around June 14th, 13th when they started, and then it ended August 10th-ish, maybe a little bit before that, but around, oh, like it was around the 10th. So it's about 2 months normally. So you got about 60 days. And let's go to, if you guys did see, Mega Movie Summer. I'm doing my own content if I can. This is why I do this stuff. Um, are these another one that's streaming? That's cool. I got so many. Why don't show me? I love these guys, but why you show me them? I put my name. What, it's not me. Is this perfect? This is exactly what we want to see. Oh, oh wow! Look at all the city walk. How much has changed? That's a store now. Oh no, I had this at the beginning. Okay, man, get to the Mega Movie Summer stuff. There we go. Oh, well, I guess this does count as Mega Movie Summon. Mega Movie Summer. This is the dinosaurs that they add at the end of the ride. They're still there, thank God. They just add to the ride. Thank you for keeping them. And then you can see that they're like these guys. Right, there was other cannons and stuff. Mainly, these were the best part for me. Was this having these guys here was awesome, and I'm happy that they kept them. Um, Oh, nice. That's really fun, Storm. That's really cool that they did that. Yeah, so K-pop's huge. They play it at Fight Fest even. At Fight Fest, they had the K-pop Demon Hunters. One of the songs came up. Blue is not really a part of it. There we go. Dolores. Dolores was a part of it. I hope that we get new dinosaurs. There is, if you guys want to know that there are dinosaurs, um, there are dinosaurs from the Jurassic World series from Netflix. That would be awesome, honestly. I hope that we get a new dinosaur. If not, we can have Dolores come back. She's super cute, but I think to draw more people in, you want to have more dinosaurs. And they definitely, I think no one's going to be upset if we get more dinosaurs. And there was like a photo op and stuff like that. And then this is the normal raptor that's here. Slow mo. Mario and Luigi is normal. Man, that was not. Oh, look at that. Right. Where's there it is. His Mega Movie Summer. This is where they had the DJ. I hope that the DJ is not a DJ this year. I know people like the dance party. The DJ should be downstairs, and that should be a show. They should have someone doing band or live music there and all that kind of stuff. Um, but yeah, Simpsons. I would assume if they go anywhere, Disneyland would be DCA. I'm just saying that if I mean the Simpsons don't fit anywhere else unless you mean downtown Disney. Where else would they fit? They're not going to Disneyland. It doesn't make sense to put them in Disneyland. I don't think people would be happy with that, but I guess they put Star Wars there. But here's the Fast and Furious building. Scooby. Oh wow! Look how early they put the merch out. I mean, Disney California Adventures adding Avatar Land. If Avatar can fit in DCA, so can Simpsons. Why would it matter at that point? Disney's already given up on the theming. Look how early they put out merch. June? That's insane. That's insane. And then they used this was pretty smart. Well, Monstros was they put up the Lion Estate sign, and then they had Doc and them meeting over here. I guess we didn't meet him on the first day. Did I come too late? I am so no, they came. There's the Frankenstein, the bride. Frankenstein, the bride, meeting guests as Doc and them are in here. Yeah, we Doc is a familiar face around here. I love the DeLorean. So nice that they used the DeLorean. So cool. It's just so nice. Like, that's one of those cool things where you're like, damn, that's hot. And then we got, of course, Einstein and Marty coming in here as well. Yeah, I saw that, Justin. I wonder if I'll see that one. That one is a little young. Um, well, here's the thing, Rachel. That's a fun little thing that we can talk about in a second. Um, Studio 2 by WB Studios. Here we go. There's actually Comcast, which is the company that owns Universal, is now trying to get Warner Brothers, and if they did, they actually could do Wednesday. So you're right, that'd be really cool, Rachel. I don't know if they'll be able to do it now or this year, but at some point that would make a lot of sense. The 6-7 movie coming out, 6-7 coming out soon. But they could actually once if Rachel, if this ever happens, oh, my bad. Then no, I guess I mean it could happen then, but I thought Warner Brothers had it. My bad. I thought Warner Brothers had it. But so yeah, that could be a harder one. Um that could be a harder one for Wednesday then. Maybe not. I don't know. I thought that was Warner Brothers to be honest. Okay, so what's cool is that we're getting 2 days of this. That we're gonna get the 3rd of July and the 4th of July. And this, if you guys are like, is there really that much going on? The 4th of July. Let's see if I pop up on my own. Let's see if the algorithm. No, of course not. 2 years ago video. And there we go, baby. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Man. On my live streams. Here we go. 1 year ago? I don't know if that's the one I even want to see. I love how we're using poor Woody, who doesn't even exist anymore. How about this? 2025? Why is that putting on my video? It's so weird. It always goes to my like. Oh wait, is this my video? No, that's the fireworks. They make it so difficult. Why do they make this so difficult sometimes? Uh, there has to be a video of the daytime I did. There it is. What the hell? Like, why would that not just be there? It's just I just don't get why the algorithm fights you. They know what I'm talking about. They know that this is what we want. Like, this is the daytime stuff for Universal that has all the stuff we want to see. Anyway, let me skip to when we get to it because it will be a little bit of time. They did come out dark. We met dark because it was Mega Movie Summer. Oh, remember this? Brand new for this. Damn. See, I'm not that bad of a cinematographer when I try. It's a nice shot too. Fantastic Four back in the day. But this was we were with Gabby back in the day when this was happening. I'll call Brandon's Gabby. All right. Wait, did I not get? Oh, here we go. I don't know why I put these guys so far into the video. Anyway, this the Snow Walkers you can take pictures with. There's 2 characters that you can take pictures with. They're there most of the day, by the way. Both of these characters are here most of the day for 4th of July. And then there's also, and I'll be able to go on Friday now, and I might go also on Saturday. We'll see if I have a Disney pass. And then there's also these gentlemen. Um, these guys are also they're playing all day. They play all day. They go around the park multiple times. You just gotta have to find them. There's no show times listed always, and you got these guys. Very fun, very fun. Very cool video. I'm so happy. I love the M and the island stuff there too. Um, but anyway, that's 4th of July. If you guys want to know, that is what they do at 4th of July. Now we go to Back to Hogwarts. This is once again just more merchandise. Once again, if they want to spice it up, please, 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 please add something. New shows, characters. I don't care anything besides just merch. All right, and then we have past members appreciation days. Last year, I think that they just gave us, if I'm not mistaken, like discounts on stuff. I think normally this is also when you can get the cheapest VIP, like behind the scenes looks and stuff that they have like really cheap tickets for that and stuff like that. So check that out. Extra donuts, all that stuff, maybe a sticker, all that. Oh, that's funny. No, Justin, I think you and Katie for sure should do a comedy show together. You guys definitely have the like yin yang on the comedy stuff. You guys are very different personalities. It's like peanut butter and jelly mixing, but in a good way, Justin. Not in a bad way at all. Um, okay, and then they're starting again on September 3rd, which is I guess before Labor Day or whatever holiday that's supposed to be, Memorial Day. But really, it's the same amount of weeks. We're not getting any extra weeks. The only way that they would extend the event is if we get more Wednesdays in September, which I hope so. After how busy this one was, I hope that they try more Wednesdays, even if it's just one or two. But I think they should just have Wednesdays throughout the entire event, besides the third, obviously, which I believe is a Thursday. Um, Collectible giveaway again. Okay, cool. Awesome. And then November, December, we're gonna get Grinchmas again. And then we'll also get another takeover event guaranteed. And then, like always, we will have the Eve event, which is their big event where they have DJs and all that. Welcome in Jeremy, or welcome in Yoshinto and everyone else before Labor Day. So, I will not be on there at New Year's. I'll be honest, guys. I normally like there's a couple holidays I celebrate like privately or with my friends, and that's Halloween, Christmas, and New Year's. Um, so Oh, you're right. Yeah, I think it is kind of hard. But if you want to buy a pass, let me show you guys the next thing here. Wood APs. Oh, wow. They I guess they don't know what. See, this is why I hate AI. AI has to be doing this. They know what AP stands for. It would be a map. It's an annual pass. Like you're an AI. That's your whole thing. And by the way, this is what you see when you open up this stuff. Is it's right here saying FanFest. That's our next big event. Now, obviously, Grinchmas is the next big thing, but they're trying to push this because that's extra money. And I'm sure once we get to Grinchmas, they will push Grinchmas harder. But right now, they want to push the thing that they're trying to make more money on because Grinchmas people will just come tickets and offers. And right now, right here, I think that they have the special offer right here for the. I'm going to be doing this as well, guys, so you know. Um, you get 3 free months of any new AP. 3 months. So let's just go to buy now because it's not going to show me exactly how it goes. But in this case, this pass does not get anything extra. So do not waste your time, guys. Do not buy the California Neighbor Pass unless you really just for some reason have the extra $20. Um, I would buy the Silver Pass, Ohio, because of that. So now you get the extra instead of look at this. It's a whole almost like 100 extra days. Almost it is 100. Almost yeah. It's basically 100 extra days on most of these. Um, and the Platinum Pass here, I believe it's like $600. But $600. Let's do this. There it is. Here it is. So if we do $600, divide that by 15 months, that's $40 a month. So you'd be paying about $40 a month. I go to the parks about what 4 times minimum most months, if not more. So it's like $10 a visit or less. That's pretty great for entertainment at this point. Yeah, Shadi, so does mine. My pass will also be doing it as well. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Adventures of Yoshi and Toad. I'm gonna get the Platinum Pass again. So the reason I get the Platinum Pass is because there's no blockout dates. After 3 p.m., you get the Express, which I know some people in the chat don't need that, but I do not qualify for anything that would get me Express. So I get this and I get this. You get one ticket to HHN, and yeah. So I'll probably be buying this. I think. Let's see details if there's any more details about how much it costs. It's also this. Wow. Because you pay extra. So you pay the extra, and it's free parking, guys. There are some restrictions, but it is free parking too. And what's really cool is that for $28 a month, basically you put a down payment. I forget what you put a down payment, and then you pay about $30 a month. So I'll probably be doing that. But you can also do the gold pass, so I would just rebuy your pass if you're near enough to this. Just buy the pass. Um, This one is also free parking, same kind of deal, but it's only I think on days you're valid, right? Um, and then well, how much is the Gold Pass though? Gold Pass is through wow, it's half the price. So Gold Pass is pretty good. That's correct. But I thought that they made exceptions. No, they're all exceptions. There's exceptions, Elgato. They now have exceptions. When I went to HHN recently, it was after 9 o'clock. So on the last night of HHN, I didn't pay for parking. It was free. So they're all exceptions. There are some exceptions now. It's not all the time, but they're when it's the off season or days they don't count, they're all exceptions now. So I would point that out there. Um, so yeah. But honestly, Gold Pass pretty good for 300. The only reason I get this, the platinum, is because it has no blackout dates and it comes with this, and also I can use this too if I want. So pretty it's mainly this. This is what I'm really doing it for, and the fact that I just go so much. Does it really matter that I'm gonna pay? I mean, it is double, I guess, but still, it's such a good deal. But if I ever became super poor, like I had no money to be able to pay for stuff, then yeah, I guess I would have to go down to the Gold Pass, and then we would just go a little bit less and stuff like that. But right now, the plan is to have the Platinum Pass. Um, for Disney, I've told you guys before, I will be going to Disney next year, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to let my pass expire in January. So we'll go in January, the first week of January, and then I'm going to let it lapse. And then I'm going to get the 3 ticket. There's like for 250 bucks. Let's see. Disneyland 250 park. I'll get this ticket and here we go. I'm going to get this ticket right here and then we'll go 3 more times during the early of next year, and then I'll decide in the summer if they're even on sale. When they go on sale next spring or summer, I'll decide if it's worth it or not. Seeing the views on the live streams, but if the views aren't that high, I might just say adios to Disney. We got Knott's Pass, we got Six Flags, we have Universal, and there's other things we can do as well. So I'm kind of like for 2,000 bucks, I have gone a lot, guys. Let's see if I can get this without showing my name, but I did go according to this, which it's talking about. Let's see if I can just do this without like, yeah, too much information, but like 108 visits. So I don't think it's actually 108. I think it's every time you scan your pass and you park hop. So I would say more down to like 50. I'm gonna say 50ish. Let's just say 50. Okay. And so I did the math, and it's like awesome. I got a great value. I'm not done going. I'm going. We'll be going to Disney next month. I'll be going at least one, two, three, at least 3 more times next month, and then probably 3 times or like at least 2 to 3. So at least like 7 more times. So it's gonna be very much worth it for the pass, 100%. But at the end of the time, it's just so much money right now just be spending on Disney. It's a lot. And we'll see how the live streams go. I have to let the viewers decide if we should be going somewhere or not. Right now, the viewers are telling me they don't care about Disney that much. They want to go watch Katie or Pops or whoever, which is cool, but that means that there's no reason for me to be going. Um, and yeah, so that's basically it, everyone. You guys have anything else you want to say before I cut off this podcast, this live stream? It was mainly to talk about the events. We looked at some videos of last year. HHN was great this year. 10 out of 10 in my books for HHN. Very excited, especially if Screen Break comes back for Six Flags. That'd be great. Oh, hey, welcome in, Cody. Sorry, man. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Are you guys, anyone with annual passes, are you guys going to keep your annual pass next year for Disney? It's going to be kind of a slower year. Disney's only going to add soaring over the Americas and the Mandalorian and Grogu additions to the Falcon. So you guys keeping your pass, as far as we know, that's it. Because summer is going to be just more the 70th. It's not going to be a new event that we know of. I mean, maybe they'll add something to it, but from what we know, the 70th ends next August. So yeah, that's fair, Disney. Cody, I totally get it, man. It's a lot of money, and I wish I could. I don't live close enough. Yes, well, yes, welcome in, Diane. But why? Yeah, why not? Hey, Disney, I totally get it. Crush. It's a lot of money, so I totally understand, man. Um, I'm not forgetting about food and wine. I'm just saying that the new additions, like things that are new at the theme park, are going to be soaring over America and Mandalorian Grogu. That's it. There's no new attraction. There's no new like Big E ticket. There's no new big show that we know about yet, but maybe there will be. And if there is, that's awesome. And I might miss out on it for a little bit. But like I said, we will come back. The big thing I will be pushing is if you guys want me to keep this pass, show up, share the stream, and be like, we want more Disney. And leave comments, share the videos. We gotta get views though. Like without the views, it's kind of like one of those things where I'm like, I'm just gonna let the pass elapse and we'll see what's up. Um but for Universal, I will be having a Universal pass no matter what. Um, I hope I would say California is by far the best version of it, and then America we hope will be a good version, but we'll see. I'll also be going to this very soon. Let's go to well, thank you so much. I don't think any of my streams are bad to be honest. I just think that, you know, yeah, look at this guy. Look at him. What a gentleman here. But yeah, I'll be going to this, guys. And this is what I'm going to Vegas for right here is this big event over in Good Springs, Nevada. It is different this year. Last year they had us park in the desert. This year we're parking at Buffalo Bills. And so it will be a little bit different this year. But we gotta walk this whole nice path and see how far it goes. But yeah, there's a bunch of people here registering. There's always, oh, that guy's famous. And then they got a bunch of people out here in cosplay. And so those are not real guns, by the way. They're not holding real guns. That's why they have like tips at the end. There will be a marketplace here where you can buy stuff. They got the flag flying here for the new California Republic, which is inside here. So this is a big old fan event that I'll be going to in Vegas. It's everyone's dressed up. Not everyone, because I mean I was kind of dressed up. I was in a Fallout jacket at least. I was not themed. Beautiful sky, those skies. That blue is just the best. But this is like the marketplace. Let's see. And then Fallout. This guy is awesome. This is one of the characters from the game and stuff like that. Um, and this guy's cool. I follow him on Instagram now. His name is Zeke. I hope I see him again. I love this white uniform. They got people with the cars out here that they bring out and whatnot. I kind of wonder how it's gonna work exactly. Oh darn it, my sideways, but I don't have it happen as much. But that guy's a ghoul. He was in the houses, and then these guys are like rangers for the New Republic. It was very popular last year. It's gonna be very popular this year, assume as well. Oh, this is Mr. House. He's one of the characters. He'll be in the TV show a little bit next year or this year at the end of the year for the fall show. But Mr. House is like a character that they have like his face is in a TV and stuff like that. So that's really cool. They did a bunch of stuff. And then they had live music back here. Sometimes they were playing music from the game. Sometimes it was just music, just generally. So you can see a bunch of people in here just dressed up and stuff like that as different characters. I'm trying to see. Did I do the walk too? I hit through the walk. I should have put like a second of the walk in here. Maybe I put it at the beginning. Oh no, 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 no! Dang it. But there's also a big walk where you go around town. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, baby. So, and then there's a big old walk. It was a 42-minute walk. I'm making it double that. It's 90 minutes. But there was a big, you walk around the town and they show you around locations that are in the games and stuff like that. And they take you into buildings. They kind of tell you how the town works. It's kind of like a working ghost town. Like it's not really a ghost town because there are people here. There's a school and everything, but like it's not like a huge town. There's I forget how many people there, but it's not too many people that live in Good Springs. And this was a lot from the video game. So they just let you go inside all this stuff. Let me see if I can do anything. Do we do? Here's the school. Like here's the school. What the school is in the game in some form there's a form of the school in the game, but this is the current version of the school where like the kids made stuff for us and all of that. Um, yeah, Fallout's great. I would say Fallout 3 is a good one. I mean, Fallout 4 is not a bad place to start, but Fallout New Vegas is probably my favorite, combined with Fallout 3. But Fallout 4 is not a bad place. But they got bottle caps. Bottle caps in that universe is like how they pay money. They go, they pay up bottle caps. They don't pay up dollars anymore because it's the apocalypse, and bottle caps are more rare, and that's what they decide. I sign my name here. Um, and yeah, once again, you just walk around the town and get to see all this stuff. Is there something over here where we get to see the graveyard? There is a graveyard they showed us too. Trying to see if I can see the graveyard. Well, here's the good spring. There's a sign here that we took a picture in front of. That was really fun. That guy is like one of the leaders there. I don't know if he's the mayor. I think he just runs a saloon. And we just walk back. Here's the cemetery. So the cemetery is right behind him with a bunch of it's just actual stuff like that. Um, and yeah, this guy's like he's pretty big in this town. He also runs the event. He's actually on the app for it, which is funny. But this is what I'll be doing in Vegas, along with this, which I don't know if we can live stream it. I don't know if there's ever been a live stream that's been in there, but let's see if we can get one of our friends. Ordinary Adventures, I do love. Mammoth Club's cool. I kind of want to go to our friends. Where are they? See, this is what's hard. Look how many people have gone already. Like, how do you get your name up here? Like, there's no way to do it. Where's our friends? So this is Dylan. I like Dylan too. But there's someone a little bit smaller I'm trying to get to. Well, not really small, but we're not seeing them. Where are they? What the heck? I'm gonna go back up. Am I that blind? Maybe I'm wrong. Well, that sucks. Okay, I'm not gonna do. I'll just do Dylan, I guess, since he got to do this. I was looking for. Yeah, this is the year-long one. I'll go with Dylan for this since he's the one I would want to support. I guess the out of this that just needs a little bit more help. Five Fives don't need my help. Five Fives is they kill it. But yeah, it's inside this big old warehouse, and then this is like one of the houses. I will be able to film inside the houses, but this is just a look inside. I won't be able to film inside, so I'll just have to take footage from other people and mainly not doing. Oh, that's so cool! It's the mummy area. So this is the monsters one where you get to do all this stuff. Um, this is like monsters right here. It's like the classic monsters. Ooh, double. That's a double bull hole because he came out the other side. I love it. I love multiples. I love it when they do the mummies. Oh yeah, I haven't got to do like a mummy walkthrough in so long. Oh, I love it. Oh, I haven't got to do a mummy walkthrough in just so damn long. Oh, I'm so excited for this. But let me show you guys if they have it. This is what we'll be at more because you guys can't film inside I can't film inside the houses. There'll be scare actors out here. Um, uh, There's scare actors. This guy's doing a little scare dance, I guess, out here. But it's like the story of the event out in Vegas is that in a big old warehouse where they've stored all this stuff out there. Um, they stored out all this haunted stuff, and so now we're in Vegas checking it out. All right, let's try to get to some character. Here's another character. But yeah, they have like some restaurants. Wait, is there more? I want to show you guys the stuff we're gonna see. Yeah, like here's what I can film is this stuff. This is where we'll be able to film a bunch of things, which is out in the open. They have a bunch of this. There's a bunch of just creepy. Sometimes there's doll people that like, you would think are just dolls, but they're not. There's a bar here. There's two restaurants I want to say. One's at the bar and the other one's like the Blumhouse place. But there might no, there's a third one. Might be actually three. There's the bar and then there's the Blumhouse and then besides Blumhouse there's the other one. There's Blumhouse. There's barbecue with Leatherface. That's it, Leatherface. And then this is the bar with the creepy looking thing in the middle here. Got merchandise. I got the Scarecrow merchandise. That's at both. I'm hoping, is he just done with, did they not show the shows at all? Oh, wait, here we go. So they do some shows too and whatnot. So I'll try to live stream this. This is my goal is to live stream this stuff. And then if not, I'll just video it. But this is the basic goal. Wow, look at that. That's crowded. So I'll have to get there early. These are the characters there. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool thing. So this is why I'm going to Vegas. I wanted to check out the HHN venue. It just opened, and I would love to check it out. You gotta support these things. We don't know if they're gonna survive or not. They could be gone tomorrow for all we know. So, but anyway, guys, until next time, safe journeys. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Congrats to Golden and the K-pop Demon Hunters for their awesomeness. Until next time, safe journeys. I haven't put it up there, but I should be going live Monday at Six Flags. Until then, safe journeys. Thank you all to my mods and everyone else for coming in. Thank you, Disney Crush Fan. Adventures of Yoshi and Toad, Brandon, Elgato, Mr. Daniel Storm, and everyone else for coming in. Rachel, we also had Daniela coming in. Welcome in. And let me see, we had Rachel. Anyone else I'm missing? We had Shelly back in the day, and John as well, and Haunted Minnie. So until next time, safe journeys.